Hello everybody, hope you are having another blessed day. Today I'm here to discuss with you guys two things that this got added to the game recently in the last week, and I think it may cause big changes in the future of Wizard101. Now again, these are just my own opinions, and they may mean nothing at all and may nothing happen with them. But I think what I just saw in the game that got added are two big things. The second thing I'll tell you is something we've been waiting for years for, and they may finally be doing it for us. So, before we get to number two, let's jump into the first thing though. And this is something that actually just got added recently, and I think it's really interesting and may actually cause some big implications. And that is this new mount, the Celestian Mech, which you can buy for 7,500 crowns in a crown shop right now. And also gives you 50% speed, so it's actually a decent mount. Still kind of pricey, but it's decent. Now, personally for myself, I'm not going to buy this because, one, I don't like the color scheme right now. If I could dye it maybe to match my Fire Wizard, I could maybe see myself rocking this. But for now, I'm not quite going to do that. However, that's not the big thing I'm thinking about this. I feel like this may actually be, and I'm going out there a little bit, a hint of what next world may be. Now, when it says mech, I think of like machines, different kind of mechanics and stuff like that. And a world that has to do with that a lot, I think, from Part 1, is Valencia. Yeah, so I'm going to say maybe this could be a hint towards Valencia with the whole mech idea. I can definitely see this mech suit maybe fit in with Valencia. Now, I know it does say the whole Celestian, so I'm probably just brainstorming out there, but I think it'd be really cool if this was actually a hint to our next world. Now, something else about that, we'll go back to it if I can find it. I feel like this could also be a really good kind of staging point for future crafting stuff. And when I mean by crafting, we have not had a true like skull-based crafted mount that actually gives like good stats, or even stats period, in the game at all. And by stats period, I mean just mounts such as like my Gulcher, that gives like my 3% damage, or like my Clockwork Cursor, which gives no 2% pierce. There's not a single mount in the game, if I'm not mistaken, that you can craft that has these stats. Now, of course, you can maybe farm for a thing like in Polaris, like the one of the places you can farm for like a 3% outgoing pet. And I don't know if there's other areas you can farm for mounts that give you stats. But the only places you can get mounts right now that have stats are basically in the crown shop. And that's basically from packs or also from bundles. And I don't think that's really good for the game. However, since I really do like the idea of the mech, and if it does have something to do with Valencia, which it probably doesn't, and I'm just going out there with craziness, but you know, we got to do something out here today. What if the next world we could craft our own mech suits? And each mech suit can have two stages. First, you can craft the basic version, which is basically this, similar to how you can craft the Ignis wand. That has pretty good stats, but then you can take no time, a lot of farming, different fish and stuff. You can eventually craft it up to an updated version. And the updated mech suit, I would say maybe get some stats based upon your skull, and also has some cool effects. And by cool effects, I mean, wouldn't it be cool to run around in that mech suit with your skull like attribute behind it, like trailing like a cloak or robe? I think that'd be pretty dope, honestly. So just imagine if you combine all three of those mounts together, you get the whole mech suit idea, and kind of have it based around your skull colors, or maybe even dyeable. You get the whole cloak robe behind it, with a fire, or ice, or storm, or something like that behind there, and also get some stats. Okay, and I think it'd be something cool in the game. Maybe it can even go with the whole set bonuses. I know a lot of the bundles right now. The new bundle, the mount counts towards set bonuses. So while in the future, we can craft our own mounts that counts through set bonuses also. So again, that's just an idea, because like we already talk about how mounts already are in set bonuses now, or being implemented into there. So I don't really get the chance to craft it. If they want to sit here with like Dragoons, they could maybe update the next update, something to do with Dragoons, maybe a Dragoon mount. But that's probably not going to happen, but maybe like 140, 150. They start implementing also craftable mounts to go for craftable gear. We'll probably get in the future. But again, I'm just thinking out there outside the box. It's probably not going to happen. But again, I think it's really cool if the whole mech suit that came out. Not personally going to buy it, but again, it gives me something just to brainstorm over. Now, the second thing is actually something that's really cool. Okay, and this is something that actually I see will be having big changes, and it's mostly for sure going to happen. And that is something that's happened in the Summer Scroll of Fortune. Now, a lot of people don't like the Summer Scroll of Fortune, and that's fine. I don't buy it personally, but I do get some of the free stuff to try to get like the spell elements. Especially the spellman right here at the start for like only like 30 points. If you don't do that, I think you're crazy. But the cool thing they have right here is this jewel. I'm not going to buy this jewel or unlock it to get the jewel, but it's what the jewel contains that is, I think, really awesome that the King's Isle is finally doing for us as wizards. And this jewel is Melting Point. Now, if you don't know what Melting Point is, it basically gives you Pierce and also May Cast. And yes, Pierce and May Cast. 2 towns, basically. And the only thing you can get these 2 towns from on Edo Jewels are from Kroger bundles, okay? Those whole Kroger card gift cards you can only buy in Texas and different like Albertsons and stuff. They'll finally put a drop in the game that's not from one of those bundles that gives you 2 stats. So I think that is really good and a great thing that King's Isle is doing right now. Even though this is probably the only way, but I think this is at least shown us that they're thinking about making this as a regular drop, maybe some of the Edo Jewels in the future. So again, I'm saying like the next world that comes out, some of the things may be farming, may be able to drop, maybe that may cast Brace with the Defy, or that may make the May cast like Outgoing with Pixie. Those jewels they follow like only behind like the $20 paywall, or if you lived in Texas. Now personally, I'm like trying to buy one, but only ones I see online like $36. It's like a 90% inflation almost on some of these packs. That's kind of crazy. That like most people don't have access to the stuff. I don't know if they're even in the Europe League, maybe US only. But I hate how that says this locked behind a paywall. But now you may be seeing that these may become the game, and I think this is a great addition that King's Isle is. Okay, so now that's going to be doing it for the video. Now, there are probably many things I've missed already or haven't talked about yet, and stuff that I've made change recently in the game of Wizard101. If you know many things and want me to talk about, leave it as a comment down below so I can maybe check it out and do some research on it and share it again in a future video for y'all to enjoy. Also, if you liked the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please leave a like on the video and subscribe so that it shows me that you enjoy these kind of videos and helps supports me make more videos for you all to enjoy. Now with that, like I always say, I hope the rest of your week is blessed, and I hope I see you all again in the next video. And I'm out.